Hello there viewers and welcome to Farming Simulator 22 on the Calmsden map. John Deere Appreciation. Now, these aren't John Deere's, but yes, in the previous episode it was breaking news. A fire broke out within these woods here, and now it's cleanup day. I did try my best to use Giant's editor to remove the actual bushes, as well as the gate here, these bushes here, so it would open up this area to look like, yep, the bushes have been burnt away. Unfortunately, it didn't work. But before I actually go any further, if anybody uses Giant's editor, please be respectful to the actual mod creators, because they have actually spent a long time creating these maps for us to play on. So please remember that and respect them. And let's get on with it, shall we? So, clean up. Shall we just have a little bit of a glance? So, of course, the actual Volvo is within the Platinum Edition. This is a mod, the actual netting piece here. It destroys trees. If you can actually get a good, clean break. There we go. That's good. So that's cleaned up that little piece there. And now, what this has actually done is allowed the easy development mod turn around and say, yep, that is a stomp now. So if I need any assistance on going any further, all I need to do is go into that mod and basically turn around and say, can you please remove all stomps? So what it'll do that, and I'm forward and backwards here. Let's straighten up so I know which way I'm facing. That's backwards, that's forward. I need to be facing this way, like so. I don't get confused. Wow, heads up to anybody who's doing it or using one of these. Yeah, it gets a bit difficult. And even though I've got a mod that removes full camera, you still actually get full camera. I don't know why I've got it, but I'm actually finding it useful for now. I don't know if that'll change if the mod actually gets updated. There we go, got rid of that. Hey, presto. Brilliant. So all what I'm doing here is clearing up the area. Basically, the trees aren't good because of the fire. I make sure I'll actually just get rid of them. If I can get editor to work, I will go ahead and get rid of the bushes, because it will actually help with the big plans that I've got for this series. There we go. Can I get just this last bit done? There we go. Right, let's lift you up and drive you out of the way. Okay. Presto. Brilliant. That is awesome. I actually love that. Now, for the easy development mod. Have I actually cut enough off? Yep, I do reckon. Actually, you know what? Let's cut a little bit more off this actual trunk here. There we go. Because the more wood you cut off means that you'll actually have more wood. And less will actually vanish off you. There we go. Because underneath here is basically a tree. That's why it was all jumpy and everything else. And that's why it's difficult to sometimes reach them and cut down or get rid of these trees. So, I'll stand back. Here we go. Easy development mod. And I do believe this is it. Remove the stumps. And voila. There you go. And that is actually a branch, so it stays. And the rest of the tree has now vanished. Which is awesome, really, to be honest. But it seems like I've got a bit of a ghost bit here. There you go, you can just see that log bit while I'm shaking about there. Right, move that over there. Out of the way. And you're probably wondering why there is a snowplow here. Well, I thought I'll be a little bit different and actually use that to move all these pieces around. So it's actually easier for me to actually get through to the rest of the trees, as well as moving the branches along so I can gather them up. So all this is going to the sawmill, which we actually own from the beginning. So if you go into here, you'll actually see that the plough actually works as a pusher, which is awesome. Of course, these are big branches, so it's not the greatest, but it was emergency, so this is the only thing what they had free, shall we say. It's awesome. Right, don't know whereabouts you are coming from, but I need to just clean up all this and gather it down there near the Volvo. And what I'll be doing is doing a bit of a montage of me cutting these trees down, because I don't want the whole episode being me just cutting trees down. It's going to take a while. It's near enough 8 o'clock. So I would like to actually get on with this. So I'll see you in a bit. trees what I would like to actually be chopped down have actually now finally been chopped down and moved. I'm bringing these trailers over so I can actually pick up the actual logs. I thought I would stop up here because I've placed 2 beehives up here. And I have placed 1 in the corner over there on that field. And then I have placed 1 near the grain silo over there. And 1 in the corner on that other field over there to the right. And in the far distance there is another beehive over there. So all my fields are covered by beehives. The actual honey collector is actually on the farm. I wouldn't normally show them in videos of me placing them, but they'll just quick placements, just put them up, and that's it, and get going. I did notice that there was something odd about my other small field over at the yonder. So I took over the fertilizer spreader and actually fertilized. So all my fields now are 100% fertilized. The only thing that that small field didn't get done is lime. So that is unfortunate, but next time I actually cut the grass over there, that'll be easily remedied. Alright, here we go, the green beehives. I spent about 3,000 to 4,000 in each corner for the actual beehives. The honey collection is over there. I'm going to pick up these logs last. And in the editor, I actually wanted to delete the bushes there to make it clearer. But I actually had some errors come up. I did all the editing bits that I wanted to actually do. Removed all the bushes down here. And them up there, saved it, re-zipped everything up. Then copied and pasted that work on top of the files again. And when it came to actually loading up the map again, doing a new game or loading up this save file, it just got to about 20% and it wouldn't go any further. So unfortunately I couldn't actually save or produce any of their actual editing which I wanted to actually do, which was unfortunate because I actually wouldn't minded actually connecting this field 10, with this field over here, then cut it in half. So I'll have this road going down here, and then about halfway up there I would have had another road going across and then down where the wall is to connect to this road again. And I thought, why not remove all these bushes and then the trees here. If you go through the trees here, you'll come to an open space, which is here, and it takes you up to the stream. So what I could have done is remove the bush, remove all the trees, and use this as a arable field or another grass field, and just corner it off with my own custom fences here, or to line it up with this wall and just go on. Because you can actually use this area if you actually want. But I thought it would have been better to actually have the bushes gone. So what I'm doing now is basically getting all this lot in the trailers. And I can actually take this lot up to the sawmill. And we actually get to see that in action. Okay, dropped off one load. And it was very tricky because normally what I would find with trailers is the bars going across. There's no collision. But saying that, on the trailers what I'm using, there are collisions, and I actually like that. But unfortunately, it just made things difficult. So I need check sales, and maybe that is actually quite nice. AC horsepower, 9 meters. Have I actually got a wind blower? No, that was a tedder, wasn't it? So, have I got a tedder? Yes, I have. You. And you. You're obviously for the small tractors. And you is when it's actually a swath. But I have actually got a wind blower as well. So, I could just do that. Oh, it's so tempting, but no, I'm actually up here for not trailers. It's a trailer that I need, but it's not in that category. It's in forestry, because I would like to get a log trailer. I've got this one from the Platinum Edition, and I can actually hitch up another one. I could probably rent out two of you, configuration crane, or I can get rid of it. Because obviously the crane takes up some capacity space, doesn't it? So that's actually good. And then we have got these. It's only 918. So, two of you should be enough. There you go. I know I'm leasing a tractor, but that is, of course, a lease to buy. I don't want to go crazy with leased items. There's no limits. But I would normally actually say 3 will be the max point of leasing anyway. I actually wonder if I could do a series just with things being leased out, and that's it. I wonder what it will actually go like. And I'm hmming there, because I'm actually pondering. Because this series will be... It's not ending soon, but I've actually just had a thought with obviously watching Scott and in his series, Farmhand, 2 weeks ago, he had a chance to go on to Port Farm, and it looks absolutely stunning. Well, to be honest, Oxy always does create the perfect map, but I'm on one, so that's a good starting point. and it is still based in the UK, as well as this one is. So I thought, whatever I end up with, as in cash, on this series goes over to Court Farm when it's released. Of course, I'm going to leave it a little while for it to actually cool down, because of course every map, once they've been released, there might have been a little bug that just needs to be sorted out, and you just give time to allow that to happen, and then of course the fixes will roll out. Or I could be absolutely 100% wrong and there is no bugs at all and everything's fine and it just goes on. And in that case, is that? Whoa, okay, right. I don't know why that just occurred. Right, there you go. Out of nowhere, sometimes my cursor activates super strength and then turns it around, like zooms it in a circle. And it happens even with super strength on as well as off. I don't know if it's the super strength mod that I'm using, because I know there's a few out there. But as I was saying, for this series, of course, it's not ending soon because I've got a lot of plans for this series. But whatever's earned by the end of it will go over to Court Farm. So that will be fantastic. And then I reckon, oh, that's gone straight through. Once Silver Run is finished, I'll be going, that's a ghost log. Okay, whoa, stop. Right, let's spin you around like that. Yeah, you can see it's ghosting. Right, okay. Let's just let you drop there. I don't know why it's doing that. It's actually putting me off, trying to actually talk about stuff. Stop it, please, because I'm actually losing train of thought here. But yes, Silver Run Forest will be ending once I've built the roller coaster and done a few boats as well. So a new map, of course, will be needed for a new series. So it's either phone calls or logs interrupting me and my train of thought. Darn it, can I actually catch a break? Can I please? I was well excited to actually say that I'll be going to Court Farm after this series. Of course, leaving it for a little bit and letting things progress on the map, and of course me going over there. And of course, Silver Run, I like it, but kind of gone on it in the hopes of, oh, it's a new map and everything else. They've got new ideas and everything else, and it's turned out to be mediocre, as in Marmite. Well, I absolutely adore and love Marmite. Some people don't. But as they say, you love it or you hate it. And Silver and Forest is 100% one of them maps. And that's not good or bad. It's just everyone's got their own tastes. So I'm not going to drag out that series, as in make a long series of it and a ton of episodes. So once I've done the roller coaster and built a few ships, boats, sailboats, right, then that'll be it, a new map. And I think that'll be enough there. And that one big log's going to, right, because it's going over to the other trailer. Right, that's fine. Just cut you off, like so, and there you go. So I'm thinking about doing two series. One will start once Silver and Forest is done and over with. The other, I don't know if I swap out Farmer's Life on a Thursday for Farming Simulator. So that means I will have Farming Simulator on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Or wait until Barham Road Dairy Farm is finished and do another series then. I'm actually heading up to the sawmill at the moment though. Right, I'm moving. I don't know if it's going to hit anything, which I hope it doesn't. All this for your sheer entertainment. Oh boy. Okay, anyhow, as I was saying before, I've been interrupted God knows how many times. One of the series which I would love to do is to buy the whole map. So basically I start from a certain point, and I'm not supposed to do this, but with how much trouble I'm actually having, I'm going to ignore realism for the moment. Right. I don't know why my tractor ended up like that. And I'm going to go through bushes and fields, because that is the only way I can actually get these to the sawmill over there. But yeah, I'll start from a certain point with a certain amount of equipment, and I will then put my money down to 0 or to a smaller amount which you're given at the beginning of the game, and go from there. And the end point for the series is once I have ownership of everything, basically all the productions, all the fields, all the land, you name it, all of it's mine. Then the other series I would like to do is Rags to Riches. Some people call it survival challenge, and others call it Rags to Riches. Basically, you start off with nothing and you work your way up to have something or all of it. And wow, this has been a struggle. Goodness me. And that is the main reason why the timer is at 0.5, because this is just too much. It really is. Once you chop a tree down, that's it. Should be able to just carry it with ease. And I can't turn because there is a ghost log. Right. Let me just actually turn around and say this is the end of the episode. I started off by showing you a little bit of a montage of me getting rid of the trees, chopping them down, and at least I'm actually here at the sawmill. But unfortunately, with this lot, it's not going particularly well, to be honest. And yeah, I'm not afraid or worried about showing how I feel about things going. I know that some people bite their tongue and just go, this is annoying me, but I'm doing a video, and then it's just like, no mate, just show your true feelings. If you don't like something, or you're upset or angry about something not going how it should be, if you're... I was just about to say a different word then, but I stopped myself because, of course, YouTube won't like it. If you find something irritating, shall I say, like a bug which shouldn't be really here, or you're actually doing a video or something and it has occurrence where it stops you doing what you want to do, it makes your life harder. Of course, things do go awry, yes, that is understandable, but when you're like on the clock, on the timer, you haven't got much time in the time what you've given yourself has to be strained because of stuff out of your control, it's going to do something to you. And that's what I'm actually doing now, saying, wow, yeah, this is not making me think pleasant thoughts, so I'm going to leave this actually here, and no one should actually be scared or worried about showing how they feel. No one. And that's what you get on this channel, is just sheer honesty. Right, so there we go. Wood is there. Let's go ahead. Collect it all up. Thank you for that. I now have got 39,000 wood. So let's activate you, and I will get planks for that, as well as wood chips. Brilliant. And of course I have got the buy mod, so I can actually go ahead and buy stuff in if I really wanted to. So for instance, silage doesn't actually work, so I need to go there and click buy, so I can get 1,000 silage for £171, and then that silage would obviously go through and give me money for the energy and the methane, and digestate. If I run into any problems, I can easily do that. And of course, there are collectibles around here as well. Of course, I'm going to find them. That's why they're actually been placed on the map. They'll actually be found. So go ahead and find them. There you go, a cow. Only do a few. The obvious ones. There's still more to actually collect around here. I think there's a couple on the roof over there. There you go. Actually helps out. I'm not going to do any climbing, because I actually wanted to actually end the episode. There's one there. I'm going to actually leave that there and actually, yeah, end the episode like I actually wanted to do. I just wanted to show off a little bit of the collectibles, as well as what the sawmill does. And there we go. So, thank you very much for putting up with me and bearing with me. I know that is a chore. And, of course, thank you for watching this episode. And hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Remember, appreciate you all. And hopefully you'll see me in the next one. Bye!